Hello YouTube, Tai Chi Twins here, Joshua Rorty, Jeremy Rorty, and welcome to another episode of Dojo Games. In this episode, we're going to talk about our dodging games. I really love the dodging games, not only because they're a lot of fun to play, but because it helps build certain skills like coordination, reaction time, accuracy when you're throwing the ball, as well as making sure that you're not throwing it too hard. The balls that we use are lightweight. If you throw them too hard, they kind of fly wild, so you have to have control in your power. Also, a lot of times in these dodging games, dealing with multiple attackers, you have multiple balls coming at you from different directions. You got to build some strategies to deal with that. And then also, a lot of our dodging games, we incorporate push-ups, so it's really good for building strength.
And that's one of the important things about games, is to be able to do strength training type things without them realizing that they're working out. They think they're just playing a game. So as we get into our dodging games, the important thing to remember for all the dodging games are the 5 Ds of dodging. Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. And when you get really good at it, you replace the balls with wrenches. Because if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a punch.
Team dodgeball is one of the most popular dodgeball games in the world. So popular, in fact, that they actually made a movie about it. Here's the basic setup for the game. Split the group into 2 teams and place the balls on the center divider line. You are out if you're hit by the ball or step out of bounds, including crossing the center line. You can go out of bounds to get a stray ball. If the ball hits the ground before hitting a player, it's a dead ball and the throw doesn't count. If the ball is caught, either the thrower is out or the catcher gets a teammate back, or both. If you get creative, you can even combine popular games into a brand new game. This next one we call Dodgeball Tag. Dodgeball Tag is a combination of dodgeball and tag. If you're hit by the ball, instead of being out, you just have to do 5 push-ups and you're right back in. As an optional rule, you can also make it 10 push-ups for getting hit in the head or the back. As an optional rule, you can allow blocking for only 2 push-ups instead of 5. If you catch the ball, the one that threw it has to do 5 push-ups. If there's a problem with ball hogs, someone's either holding the ball and not throwing it, or they're wrestling over the ball, you can add a 5-second countdown. If a player counts to 5 and the thrower is still holding the ball, they have to drop the ball and do 5 push-ups. You can create even more chaos by adding multiple dodgeballs. Wall dodgeball allows you to contain the action to a smaller area. The basic setup is everyone lines up along the wall, while the person who's it stands behind a line or on a dot. If you are hit by the ball, you are out. If the ball touches the floor or the wall, you're safe. As an optional rule, you can allow blocking to stay safe. Last one standing starts a new game as the ball thrower. If more than one person is hit before the ball touches the wall or the floor, all of them are out.
Oh, hit the floor, no good. Try again.
Another way to get out is by touching the wall.
Remember, you can catch it.
Oh, Ethan, you touched the wall!
Another way to become ball throwers by catching the ball. When you switch, that starts a new game. Another way to contain the action to a smaller area is circle dodgeball. With circle dodgeball, the player who is it stands in the middle of the field while everyone else surrounds them. Those on the outside take turns trying to hit the player in the middle. The player who hits the dodger becomes it. If the ball touches the ground before it hits the player, it's considered a dead ball and the throw doesn't count. If the person who is it catches the ball, they can either keep the ball and pick a new player to be it, or they can stay in the middle and hand the ball to any player. As an optional rule, you can allow the one who is it to block the ball. If they block the ball but still get hit, the block doesn't count. It doesn't have to be a circle, you can use any geometric shape you want. You can also add variety to the game simply by changing the size of the ball. This version of dodgeball requires an Ukemi or yoga ball. Whoever is it must stay in bounds while everyone rolls the ball to try to hit them. The one that hits them is now it. This is just a handful of dodging games. If you have any dodging games that you enjoy, please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, share it with your friends and hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see the next episode of Dojo Games.